Yo, people. Yeah, listen, it's a bit chaotic out here. The wind is here. The lighting's not great. There's music, Sam Smith on in the background, but
Sam Smith keeping them
fuck
vibes,
it, man.
keeping
Fuck
them
it,
vibes.
man. So you have to do it outside today. So obviously, I'm here tapping Tobes, and I got, of course, special guest with me, Big Steve. Big cup final preview, man. Obviously, we're both going to be on the Don Robbie show tomorrow, and it's only right that we do this preview tonight. One sec, let me actually get rid of this now, because normally I get people on, but I don't need to show my name, do I? Okay, cool. All this fucking noise. Anyway, yeah. Sorry for the noise. Sorry for the background noise. Big up for all of you lot that are watching already. I know there's more people coming, but we're here to talk about one game only, and that's the Man City and the Spurs Cup final, League Cup. And the first thing I wanted to speak about is the League Cup still a cup that people look to as a cup worth winning? Because I know we had a discussion about this earlier on, and I want to win it. I want to win it. Like, I want to win it. A lot of people want to shit on the League Cup and stuff, but I want to win it. I mean, the FA Cup is more prestigious, of course. The Premier League is more prestigious, but it's still a trophy worth winning, in my opinion. What's your take?
Yeah, I think I said to Tobi before. I think the Premier League teams are a bit spoilt. I think that we look down on the League Cup like it's nothing. But if you're a fan of a team outside the top 10 in the Premier League, a League Cup to you is a big thing. So I think, we can't be that, spoiled where we're dismissing it as a trophy, because there's fans out there who dedicate a lifetime to a club, and the League Cup in their lifetime would be awesome. So look, we're in a privileged position. We're tomorrow we go out in a cup final. It's the first major trophy of the season. We've won it 5 times, I think, in recent history. So I've had some good times at Wembley. Tomorrow, unfortunately, I'm not there. Obviously, with a stand on the Super League, but me and Toby are on Don Robert. Expressions is on there. It's going to be a good day, and yeah, Man City for the cup for me. Blues have got to get it in the any trophy, mate, is a trophy for Man City where we've come from. So yeah, let's win it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, if a Man City fan who have literally won pretty much every trophy they can win apart from the Champions League in the last 4 or 5 years is not complaining about League Cup, I'm certainly not going to complain about League Cup. But I think for me, it's more a case of understanding whether Spurs can actually win this League Cup, because we've spoken about this a gazillion times. Like we've spent basically the whole Saturday together, so we've been speaking about this, and for fuck's sake, all these mods. So if I got some mods in this chat, please can you block these weirdos that keep flipping?
Strange people, man.
It's crazy.
Strange. One will pop up in a minute for me.
Yeah, man. It's weird.
Boys. Yeah, man.
It's weird. But anyway, like, I just think with Spurs, it's got to a point now where seeing is believing for this team. And I think, I don't know what your take is here, but like, we are the underdogs. We're going into this game as the underdogs. And I feel like no one's expecting Spurs to win this game, apart from Spurs fans.
Well, listen, I expect Pep Guardiola to make some changes, big changes, because we've got a big, massive game on Wednesday night. So we've seen what happened against Chelsea when he made changes. We've seen what happened against Leeds when he made changes. It upsets our rhythm. So we know that Man City, when he changes the team, it's not the Man City that everyone thinks in their head is going to turn up. So at the end of the day, it's an open game for me. It's 50-50. Plus, it's a cup final. I mean, we played Wigan a few years ago in the FA Cup. A lot of Man City fans thought, yeah, it's going to be over. Man City's going to beat them. Wigan deserved it that day. And listen, with a cup final, it's what players turn up on the day. How you wake up in the morning and think, right, I've dreamt of playing at Wembley all the time. This is my day. And there's always someone that stands out in a cup final for me. So whether Pep changes it and one of the boys that isn't playing regular takes it on it and does it, but with Tottenham, with Mason coming in, whether he gives a chance to someone who's not quite featured this season and they take it upon themselves to win.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm expecting a tough game.
Yeah, man, we got a bevies in, so got bevies in, so
can't script this. You just can't script this.
So yeah, no, you're right. Like, and let's talk about specifics. And this weirdo is back again. What the fuck? Absolute weirdo. But anyway, okay, so we'll get onto some of the questions in a second. But I want to talk about the managerial matchups. So I want to talk about Mourinho. So from an outsider looking in, from your perspective, do you think us getting rid of Jose Mourinho weakens our chances of winning this cup, or do you think it's made no difference, or do you think it boosts our chances of winning the cup?
Listen, we all knew that Mourinho in big games can do it. But we spoke on the Big Six recently, and you were saying you wasn't convinced Mourinho could do it because of the way the atmosphere around the camp at Tottenham was. So I'm asking the question to you. You've got your wish. Mourinho's left. You've got Mason coming in. I think it's a free shot for Spurs tomorrow.
It's a free shot. Yeah.
They're going in there. And then all them players that didn't like Mourinho, he's not there. I think they're going to go in there tomorrow and they're going to give it their all to win the trophy for Tottenham. And if City aren't at the best, then, we might come unstuck. But for Spurs, I think it's a positive that he's gone. Just don't, Mason, you just don't know. You just don't know.
Yeah. Listen, as I said, I'm not expecting us to win the game. But I know, I don't even have to think, I know that we have a better chance of putting a performance capable of winning us this game tomorrow without Jose Mourinho. And people will say, no, but what makes Ryan Mason qualified, X, Y, and Z? Truth be told, apart from the youth setup, we don't know nothing about Ryan Mason. We don't know nothing about Ryan Mason at the top flight. But such was the putrid, horrific football that we were watching under Jose Mourinho, the terrible atmosphere, the significant number of players dropping in performances, because it's not all just Mourinho. Just a host of things.
Yep.
And he is in the center of all those issues. So for us to take out one of our many existing problems in this team, it can only help us heading into easily the biggest game that we've got this season right now, because we're out of the Europa League. Top four, yeah, it's still possible, but we ain't won a trophy in coming up to 13 years. So this is pretty much the biggest fixture in our calendar right now. So for us to be heading into this fixture without a guy who had such a negative influence on how we played, our approach to games, our approach to the opposition, it can only serve us well.
And Mason's been around the squad, hasn't he? Has he been coaching there?
Yeah, listen, he's been with the under 23s, man. He's been with the under 23s since
listen,
2018.
We can all coach a football team. If someone said to you, right, you're going to coach Tottenham tomorrow, you could put a team out to play us, and that's what Mason's going to do. And he's probably just going to say, look, let's just go out and enjoy it. Cup final, and listen, we know, say it all the time, cup final's a cup final, anything can happen. I don't buy all this favourites in cup finals, because we've seen it a few times. Birmingham City beat Arsenal, you know what I mean? We've seen that before. I think Swansea won one, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it is what it is. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how Spurs set up and what they play like.
Yeah. So Charlie, yeah, Ryan Mason was the head of youth development, so he would coach the under 18s. Funnily enough, our first game at our new stadium, just over 2 years ago, Ryan Mason was the one coaching the team.
Yeah.
He was the one in the dugout. Our first ever game at that stadium, the test event, he was the one coaching the team. So listen, as I said, we don't know much. It's not about how much. It's more about Jose Mourinho's impact on this team being removed more than Ryan Mason's impact being imprinted on this team. But if you want to talk about Ryan Mason's impact, I can look at the second half against Southampton. First half was terrible, but second half he G'd those boys up. He gave us some belief, and you could see players were actually playing, not within themselves, but actually playing. He's back again. Fucking weirdos, man. Yeah. Okay, so my mods are on it. So yeah, man, and like you could see it in the second half as well. Players were actually combining. There wasn't big spaces in between players. Players were coming close, and fundamentally we wanted the ball. It wasn't just retreat. We wanted the ball, and we wanted to put pressure on Southampton. So listen, like Steve said, tomorrow's a free hit for us. I can do all the predictions all I want, but ultimately, those players know. Many are expecting Man City to win. Many believe Man City are the favourites. Ryan Mason is the new kid on the block, and we may not potentially have Harry Kane, etc., etc. Listen, they got nothing to lose. They've literally got nothing to lose. They just need to go out there, empty the tank, play to their ability and play without the shackles, man.
Yeah, and City at the minute, it's Pep. It's what he's going to play. Obviously, the Paris Saint-Germain game is a big game, and he's obviously prioritising that. Mendy might get minutes, Ake might get minutes, Torres might get minutes. But we look disjointed with them players, and we can't risk going extra time. If we play our best side tomorrow and it goes to extra time with Paris on Wednesday, so I don't half understand if he's going to change it. We know Edison won't play. Aguero's travelled. I don't know if De Bruyne's travelled, but yeah, it depends what team Pep puts out. You know, people say, yeah, you should be good enough to beat Tottenham. Yeah, we should be, but the rhythm, it upsets the rhythm when you change all the players. You look at us against Villa the other night, we look really good. Even with 10 men, we're knocking it about really well. Bernardo Silva, Gundogan, Rodri, especially in midfield, on point. You take a few of them out weekend, and yeah, it upsets us. So he's back again. This guy in the comments, man.
Such a weirdo,
Wow,
man.
wow.
These kids, man. Honestly, go get some girls, man. It's a Saturday evening, man. You have better things to do with your time than to troll me on a Saturday. Come on, man.
London vibes, no
Get a
alcohol for me.
drink.
He's on the pina coladas. I'm on the Diet Coke.
Get a drink. We're outside. We're outside this place called the Skinny Kitchen. It's flooded with women. Come out here, have some fun, man. Stop trolling me, man. You got better things to do.
People everywhere. You know what I mean? Do you want to come down and see us? Come and see us. You know what I mean? Get your picture took with Tobi, a pina colada and all that. I'll take it.
Man.
No problem.
Come on, you have to have better things to do with your time on a Saturday evening than troll me. Come on, get a life, people. But anyway, a lot of people in the comments asking me about Ledley King. Like, should Ledley King have got the job before Ryan Mason? Listen,
Steve,
right.
you've made it. Look at the comment. Big Steve, the legend. Good to see you in London. Yeah, man.
Yeah. Listen, Ryan Mason. Someone saying bad connection. Okay. Yeah. I hope not. Ryan Mason. Listen, he got the job. He got the job because he was head of youth development. The last time we sacked the manager mid-season, what did we do? We hired our head of youth development. Yeah, sorry, let me rephrase. The last time we sacked the manager mid-season or towards the end of the season, whenever you want to call it, and we weren't able to bring in a replacement straight away, we had our head of youth development.
Who was that?
Tim Sherwood.
Oh, Tim Sherwood.
Yeah, because when Pochettino got sacked, it's very apparent that Jose Mourinho was waiting in the wings beforehand.
Yeah, definitely.
Daniel Levy had it ready beforehand. This one, I don't think he was expecting to sack Jose Mourinho. He didn't want to sack Jose Mourinho, but I think it got to a point where he couldn't justify keeping Jose Mourinho, even though we had a cup final coming up. He couldn't justify keeping him. So I think he had to get rid of him. And Ledley King only started coaching last year. Started with the under-18s and then he got promoted to the first team. Like, he's not really had as much experience coaching as Mason. So for me, I didn't even want Ryan Mason. I didn't want Ryan Mason in it. I didn't want Ledley King in it. I just want to protect these guys. Like, they don't have the credentials to manage us at this scale. They don't. But the decision was made, and in all honesty, I think it's because of that. Ryan Mason was the head of youth development, and he's an academy boy. So, one, you get a player who's already managing some of the youth players, and two, you get a former academy graduate who's sweet with the fans. So I think it's somewhat clever.
The fans are sweet with him, aren't they? You know, he's got. If he loses tomorrow, there's no pressure on him, and if he wins it tomorrow, it'd be a legend. So it's a win-win.
Yeah,
for Mason.
Yeah, exactly. And I think he's got Ledley King in his support staff. He's got Chris Powell in his support staff. Chris Powell was the one where, fair enough, I can say I can't even explain that one, but even then, I can. Ryan Mason was the head of youth development. It's that simple.
Spurs fans giving all the energy just for them to get slapped. Listen. You've got to give energy, man. If you support a football team and you're in a cup final, you've got to come with the energy. You can't come with that negative shit. You've got to come with the energy. So big up. He's in London tonight. Cup final vibes. A few fans milling about, trying to get there, going on the beers and that. And yeah, man, it's a good vibe down here. Tobi's on the pina coladas. We've had a load of Turkish scram. I said, we're just living the dream, the big six dream.
Yeah, man, the big six.
We cancelled the big six the other night because we're getting poached by the European six. Yeah, so this is what we're going to say to the fans. Yeah, we're taking the money. Yeah, we can never get relegated, and we're going all the way to the top.
Yeah. Someone's asking you, are you going to the game? I don't think he's not going to the game.
I've given my ticket back. I said on the Big Six that after the Super League nonsense that I'm sending my ticket back. So I sent my ticket back and then they pulled out. But I'm not a hypocrite, so I didn't ring them up saying, can I have my ticket back? I took it on the chin. Good luck to all the Blues that are going, who've gone through about 40 COVID tests, 17 fucking liver transplants and 2 lung operations to get there tomorrow. Big up. And yeah, man, I'll be on Don Robbie tomorrow, me and Tobi and Expressions. Don Robbie tomorrow. I'm hoping to break me duck because we got beat last time. So come on, City.
Listen, the last time I went on Don Robbie, we got hammered 3-0 by City. So the omens aren't good. To be honest, I'll give my prediction at the end. People are going to be a bit shocked by my prediction, but I'm going to give it anyway. So let's actually get onto the players, because obviously on the screen, the promo I use for this, and you can, so apologies for the wind because it's getting cold now, but the promo I used for this was Kevin De Bruyne on the left side, Harry Kane on the right side. So let's talk about both players. I think it's fair to say both players are the best players at their club.
Yeah.
And I think it's fair to say that we're on the eve of a cup final, and there's a very strong possibility that both players might not feature.
No, yeah, it's true. I've heard Aguero's travelled. I don't know if he's fit. You know, he's not been in the starting lineup for a few weeks. Is this a fairy tale for Aguero? Can he do something? Can he win us the cup? I don't know. Is he going to change the team, Pep? I think he is. We had this discussion before.
Yeah.
We don't know. I just hope, he don't overdo it again. Come on, man. But do you know what? I can't even say that because part of me is really looking forward to the Paris game. And I'm not that spoiled where I'm saying don't play him in the cup final. I want to win every game. But obviously, modern day football managers, they like to rest players. So I'm expecting 4 or 5 changes for us.
Charlie says this is his starting 11. Stephen Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Mendy, Fernandinho, Gundogan, Bernardo, Foden, Mahrez, Sterling.
Yeah, I'd take that. Yeah, that's a good Charlie. Charlie's a big fan of mine. He's always on mine. Charlie, that's good.
Asking about Keiki.
Yeah, obviously we've been looking at him for a while from Fluminense. I believe that the deal was all tied up months ago. He's a bit young. What I'm being told is that he's going straight in the first team squad anyway, so he's going to be around the development squad on the first team. But I've also been told that we've done a deal for the midfielder at Fluminense, Moutinho, who's his mate. But I think he's going out on loan. That's what I've been told. So,
yeah, fair enough. Well, yeah, back on the game. So, do you expect to see Kevin De Bruyne at all, even on the bench tomorrow?
I don't know if anyone. We've been busy, but I don't know if anyone has seen the squad. Usually they print pictures of the squad, going on the train or whatever. He won't start, I don't think, Kev. I think he'll save him for Paris, but it'd be good to see him on the brand, maybe give him 20 minutes at the end, something like that.
Yeah. What is going on here? How many times are we going to hear police?
The police are crazy, man, around here. It's going off everywhere. It's all these women on these unlimited brunches, yeah? They go into these places, they've not had a drink for 12 months.
And they're going ham.
They're going crazy, mate.
They're going
crazy.
Ham. They're saying Kevin De Bruyne's travelled,
Has he?
Yeah, there's a picture of him, yeah. So,
good.
Harry Kane, I've not heard any news today. I've not really been checking for the news, but he trained individually yesterday. I imagine he's going to play. I don't know whether it's going to be from the off or from the bench, but I feel like with us, we always try to push our luck at Harry Kane, and I feel like he will play. But of course, if his ankle is seriously fucked, if he is literally playing, and there's a risk that he could pick up a bigger injury, then just don't play him. Don't play him. But if he's recovered and it's okay, yeah, I've recovered, but I'm 50%. Play him.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Would you play him if he was 60, 70%?
Yeah, I'd play him.
There's nothing really to play for. I mean, you can get in the Champions League, but
I'd play him.
Surely to God,
I'll play him.
Just got a feeling he will start Winks.
Yeah, I think I'll get onto the starting lineups in a second. So, Ant lineup. So, Lloris, Reguilon, Aurier, Dyer, Alderweireld. Fuck, of course, Dyer has to play because Joe Rodon's cut tied. Højbjerg, Winks, Ndombele, Bale, Son, Kane. Just got the feeling he will start Winks. And
maybe. Let's
talk about the squads because I actually tweeted about this on Thursday. I think Winks will start, and I think for the balance of our midfield, Harry Winks should start. And the reason why I say that is because I'm not sure if you watched the Southampton game, but when Lo Celso takes up the number 10 position, it leaves Ndombele and Højbjerg like 3v2, or even in a 2v2 situation. Ndombele is like he's improved in terms of his defensive contribution, but he's not good defensively. He's not good defensively, and I think when you have him there in a 2, we are always at risk of being overrun because he would not put in the hard work that Højbjerg will put in. He doesn't cover as much ground as Højbjerg covers. Yeah, and
Is Dele Alli fit?
He's fit, but I don't think he should start.
You'd start Winks ahead of him.
I'd start Winks ahead of him right now. Yeah, I would. The reason why I say that is because I think if we get Winks in that team, he's been shit. Don't get it twisted. He's been shit this season. He's been poor this season, and I think he's one of the players that we should be looking to sell in the summer. But from a balance point of view, I think he gives our midfield the most balance right now on form because Lo Celso, he's playing terribly. He can't play. Sissoko is the one I would normally go for this game. Sissoko is the one you want because remember the 2-0, he was monster. He was quality. But in 2021, Sissoko has fell off a cliff. Like he's only in that team to provide us with defensive stability and hard work. And he's not giving us that in 2021. So if you're not giving us that, then there's no point in you being in this team because you are not in this team for build-up. So for me, I think he's going to start Harry Winks, and I think he should start Harry Winks because I think if you start Højbjerg and Harry Winks, either in a 4-3-3 and a 4-2-3-1, it gives Ndombele the license to go do the damage that he needs to do without worrying about tracking back as much as he would do if he was playing in the 2. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm surprised with Ali. I mean, we know he's got the ability, but was it the Mourinho factor where he's just gone off the boil? You know, could this be a chance where could Mason throw him in and maybe he runs the game because we know he's got it in him. But I don't know. I just don't know how well. I don't know how City's going to line up. Never mind Tottenham, but I think Kane will play. I think they'll give him injection or something. I think they're going to play him. I'm looking forward to the game, to be honest. But like you say, the only thing with City fans at the minute, it's hard work because we know we've got the players to beat anyone on the day, but it's about prioritising things at the minute. And I think he's going to have one eye on Paris on Wednesday night. Yeah. It's just hope the other players that come in can step up.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. So let's look at the supporting cast really, because with us, Son, Gareth Bale, are you worried about them? Because I look at your team. I'm looking at your team. I'm worried about Phil Foden.
No, he played the other night against Villa. He played out of his socks. It's like, is he going to start him? Is he going to save him for Paris? I don't know. Sterling's he's not played, so it's surely to God Sterling's going to play, I think. And if Aguero's travelled and he's fit, maybe starts Aguero. I don't know. It might be a case of starting Aguero and Sterling, keeping the big guns on the bench, and then obviously seeing how the game pans out.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Big up 111 of you watching now. Make sure you smash the like as well. Make sure you follow Big Steve as well. In fact, I'm going to put that as a ticker. He's only 24 away. He's only 24 away from 1,000 subscribers
on YouTube. Get me up there. Once we get to 1,000 on the YouTube, I'll start dishing out some shows.
Yeah, man.
We'll keep it real.
Once at MFC. Get him to.
You don't know how difficult it is for us to set this up tonight.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? We're live in a bar. Yeah. There's police sirens going off. There's fucking everything you can imagine happening.
Get Big Steve to 1K. So yeah, let's get back on topic really. So yeah, so we're talking about some of the supporting cast. I'm looking at, as I said, I'm looking at your team. I'm looking at Foden. I'm looking at Gundogan.
Yeah.
Because the last time he played against us, he put Davinson Sanchez in a blender.
Awesome.
And then I'm looking at Bernardo Silva. I think he's got something in him. But then I'm looking at our team. I'm looking at Gareth Bale. I know he's been a non-entity for this whole season, but like a cup final, this is where this guy comes alive.
Of course,
he's a big game player.
He's a big game player. He's got to do it now. There's no excuses. He's got to do it. Like you say, if the mood in the Spurs camp is upbeat ahead of the game because Mourinho's now gone, so I think Tottenham are better for it. It's a cup final, man. The Spurs fans, you're buzzing. I'm not taking the piss. You're not getting to many cup finals recently, so you've got to enjoy it. You've got to embrace it. Yeah, man. You cold in London, man. It's freezing here, mate. You know what I mean? I'm a Manchester lad, but this is a different kind of chill. Everyone round here's got them patio heaters, yeah? We're fucking freezing. Saeed, I seen Saeed, big up Saeed at the Glazer protest today. Yeah, he had a nice sign with pink writing on it. And the Glazers have put a statement out and said, we don't care about 3,000 United fans, but the guy with the pink sign really struck a chord with us. We're selling the club. Happy days. Saeed and the pink sign has done the job, man.
How do I pin comments?
You asking me? I'm the technophobe.
Mate.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, nah. It's weird. I don't know how to pin comments. Yeah, I'm gonna need to learn how to pin comments. But anyway, yeah. Get Big Steve to 1K. Anyway, 147 of you in here. Get Big Steve to 1K. All you need to do is just hit the subscribe button.
Yeah, man. Subscribe.
Simple.
YouTube.
Simple.
Come on, man. And get likes. Put the likes in there.
So we've so I've clicked on the comment, and why is it not saying pin? What the fuck?
Can you tell we're winging this? We're just winging it. Winging it.
All right, cool. Anyway, yeah, let's get back onto the players, because I'm looking at, as I said, I'm looking at Bill, I'm looking at Son, a player who I want to see from a Spurs perspective. I need to see you turn up. It's Ndombele. Like, this is my guy. Anyone who's been following me, how long have I been? Me and Steve 2 years ago in Croydon with Joel, Cheeky Sport Joel, shout out Joel. We were doing a preview at the start of the season, and I was gassed. I said Spurs are going to finish third. We signed Ndombele, unbelievable player, and I still think he is an unbelievable player. But his form, the last 2-3 months, has been pathetic. It's been nothing short of a disgrace, and there's no better place for him to sort of rectify his wrongs the last couple of weeks than this game. Because let's be real, like, prior to him coming to Spurs, he played Man City twice.
Leon, yeah.
And he put Man City in a blender twice. He was quality, man, at the Etihad and at Stade Jaland. Is that what it's called? So he's a player capable of dominating this midfield. So we need him to go and dominate the game. But it's easier said than done when you got Rodri, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, etc.
I just feel it's a mental. We talked about it today. I think it's a mental issue with Ndombele. I think he's one of these players where confidence is a big thing for him, and when he seems to go off the boil, he seems to look. I think he needs a manager that can come in and put his arm around him, have a bit of faith in him. I remember it stood out for me in the Tottenham documentary on Amazon when he was struggling and he seemed a bit like within himself. So I think if he gets playing his football and he gets a manager that believes in him, a bit of trust, keeps him in a run of games, maybe signs a few players to complement him in the midfield, I think you've got one hell of a player on your hands. But like you say, for me, I hope he don't turn up tomorrow.
Yeah, someone's asked me a question. Ability-wise, Toby, who's better, Ndombele or Pogba? Paul Pogba all day long.
Yeah,
all day long. That one isn't even I think it's clear Paul Pogba is much more talented than Ndombele, but he's quality, man. Ndombele, on his day, he's a rampant player.
Click on the comment and it should say pin, mate. But
I've tried it. It's
not happening, man.
Yeah, look. No, yeah, no, fuck it, it's fine. We got it on the ticker anyway, so just make sure by the end of this stream we want Big Steve on 1K subs.
Yeah,
that's
man.
not hard. Just hit the subscribe button on his YouTube channel. But anyway, I'm looking at your defense and I'm looking at our defense, because I know the last time we beat you, we did you with a counter. We did you in a counter attack. Cancelo playing left back, Walker playing right back. Laporte and Diaz. I thought Laporte was quite poor that day.
Yeah,
I thought he was very poor that day. Are you worried about that threat on the counter? Because we watched the FA Cup on the weekend.
Yeah, everyone knows that Man City can be got at with a counter attack. I just think if City start the game and start to dictate the pace with a pass in from the back and start to control it, I think we can sort of be calm and we don't get caught. It's a mad moments. We have like a 10-15 minute spell where we're pushing and then we're just getting caught. I mean, against Chelsea, Mendy and Cancelo might as well have been playing in the wings because they were getting caught out with the ball over the top, and Diaz and Laporte were getting dragged all over the place, and it's not good. But it does worry me a little bit. Son always has a bit of joy against us, even in the Champions League that time. Yeah. He had acres of space to score them goals.
His record against you in recent years.
Yeah, he's got a great record against us. We've just got to... it's business end of the season now. There's a lot of games coming thick and fast, important games that mean things. And like you say, it's a cup final. I just hope we turn up.
No, it's not working for me. But anyway, so yeah, it doesn't work. But
Apparently,
anyway,
Mbappe injured. I don't like to see anybody injured, I'll be honest with you. And I wanted to see Mbappe play.
12 now. Make sure you subscribe. 175 people in here. Smash the like on this video and go subscribe to Big Steve. 209 people in here. Smash that like button and go
Police are
subscribe
out
to
again
Big
here.
Steve.
It's all kicking off. Tottenham and City fans are ballooning in the street. Nah, I'm only joking. Some smackheads probably bought something from the shop. But nah, man, it's loud tonight.
Yeah, it is. But anyway, yeah, like our record against, it's weird. Like you're the better side, and you've given us some royal poundings over the years. But I feel like we've had a weirdly decent record against you over the years as well. Like beat you at home this season. Last year we played crap in both games. We got 4 out of 6 points.
It just seems to what seems to happen with Tottenham for me recently. We seem to dictate the play, create a load of chances, and we just get caught out twice or boom, boom, goal, and you're like, wow, it's not going to be our day. Last season at your place, my first visit there, nice and comfortable. We missed a penalty. It was just mad, man. It was one of the worst performances I've ever seen. You know, the way we just got caught cold. So I think Tottenham can take heart from it. And like you say, it is a cup final. There's quite a few twists could happen. Obviously, you've got the Aguero could start. Kane, is he playing? De Bruyne, is he playing? Does Pep rest players? What does Mason do? So it's all up in the air at the minute. So it makes for an exciting game. So just wait, make sure everyone enjoys it, man. It's a cup final. You've got to enjoy these days. They don't come around a lot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you're right. And this is what I'm trying to do as well. 9 away, people. Come on. 9 away from 1K. We can do it. We can definitely do it on this stream.
Cheers, fellas.
Just go hit the subscribe button. Yeah, we were talking about this. Like, does it feel like a cup final with COVID and stuff like that? But like for me, it's not like that cup final joy has not sunk in yet. Like, but it's sinking in now. Like, the more I speak about it, the more excited I am that we can actually win silverware, man. Like, I'm so headstrong in my view that Spurs are gonna try, but they're gonna try and they're gonna fail. But ultimately, if we don't fail, that small chance, if we don't fail, we've beaten the best side in the league and we win a trophy in the process. And that excites me.
Yeah.
That excites me. Honestly, these play like we literally have nothing to lose to. We have nothing to lose.
I'll be honest with you. Like from my point of view as a City fan, the first few finals we get to, you know, it's a big thing. You get up in the morning, we get minibuses and coaches, and you get on the beer, and you go down to the ground. You're in the green man. You're doing all that. You go to the final and all that. And then with this one now, obviously it's totally different. The feeling's different. I just think with the cup final, when you know you're going and you're doing the whole Wembley service stations, all the boys going up there, getting the green man, all the sing-songing, win the cup, going back to Manchester on the bus, singing the songs and all that. It's a big day, man. It's a big day. This COVID thing's kicked everyone in the nuts. You know what I mean?
You got it. Hey, the mini.
Yeah, Steve, have you got a mini Carabao Cup? Yeah. Yeah, I have. I've got one. I put it in the chat the other day. But yeah, man. So look, it doesn't feel the same, but it is a cup final, and you know you've got to get excited from it. You know, these teams out there who are never going to get to a Carabao Cup final, League Cup final ever in the history of football for 50, 60, 70, 80 years. So I'm not disrespecting the cup. We're here tonight. You know, we're doing this show for you guys. You know, and look, it's a cup final, so. You know, Tottenham don't win, man. So he's really excited about it in the morning.
Listen, man. As I said, the excitement's hit me now, and tomorrow it will be fever pitch. So tomorrow, like, irrespective of what I say tonight, tomorrow it's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna jump into that watch along studio. Like, please, boys, we need to do this. Come on, we need to do this. We need to do this. We need to win. It's interesting. So we've spoken about the lineups. We've spoken about the managers. Did you see Pep's comments about Ryan Mason? He called him Brian.
Brian Mason, You're joking. Oh my God.
He called him Brian Mason. I can't believe it. But anyway, so yeah, we've spoken about the managers. We've spoken about Pep.
Mourinho's in the chat. You should have sacked me.
You weren't good enough, man. You weren't good enough. I'm sorry. We actually have a better chance of winning this without Mourinho. How crazy is that? People asking where's the hotel. Don't tell them.
No, not telling you. Why? Unless you're coming down and getting the beers in.
So, okay, let's do predicted lineups. Then we'll do predicted scores. So, my predicted lineup for Spurs: Lloris in goal, Reguilon left back. Unfortunately, Dyer centre back. He's rubbish, but yeah, he had a decent game against Southampton. He will start because Joe Rodon's cup time. I don't think Sanchez is going to start. That's foul. That's foul. That's foul. You didn't need to do that. You didn't need to do that. So anyway, yeah. Fuad, I'm not sure what you're talking about. No, we don't, Tobi. Stop lying. I don't know what you're talking about. Remind me, what did I say? What did I say that's got you saying this, Fuad? Just write in the comments. But yeah, people saying Tobes don't hide in the big six. When have I ever hid on the big six? I'm always there. Always there. Anyway, yeah. So,
he's not Grizz. He's not Grizz.
Yeah. So Lloris in goal, Reguilon left back, Aurier right back, Dyer and Alderweireld centre backs, Højbjerg, Winks, and Ndombele in midfield, Bale, Son, and Harry Kane. I think Harry Kane's going to play. I think he's ready. I think he's fit. I think he's fit. Tobes, do you still have £50 on Spurs to lose? Yes, I do. Because I bet Lee Gunner, because I was saying to him that Mourinho isn't a factor in this final. Like, he's not going to change our outcomes because he's playing so poorly. I said, you know what? £50 with him, we're not gonna win this game. And we made a bet. So now, to be honest, it's a win-win for me. Well, it's not a win because I don't want Spurs to lose. But if Spurs lose, I have the £50 in my hand at least. If Spurs win, I'll take the L. I'll eat
Look
the
at
L.
Tobi talking about money again. Tobi the ticket tout. Always thinking about that. He's always thinking about that.
Come on, man.
He's trading the cup now for 50 quid.
If Spurs win, I'll give Lee £100. I don't care. I'll give Lee £100 because we won a trophy. Do you know what I'm saying?
What do you want? My predicted team?
Yeah, go on. Your your predicted team.
God. I think Stefan's going to play in there, not Edison. This is the predicted team, not my team. This is what I think he's going to play. I think he plays Stefan in net. I think he will play Mendy at left back. I think he will play Diaz and Laporte, and I think he will play Cancelo at right back. I think he'll play Fernandinho in midfield with Gundogan and Bernardo, and I think he will play Sterling, Jesus, and Mahrez.
They're asking if you got a bet on Fernandinho to get a yellow card.
He's definitely. I'm having a bet tomorrow if he starts. Fernandinho has won me a lot of money recently. He loves kicking people. So anyone who wants a card bet tomorrow, I'm going for. If Fernandinho starts, get on Fernandinho and Ndombele, both bookings.
Here's this one as well. So this is my guy. Fuad. We got a Spurs show together, yeah. So he was on the big six.
Yeah. Big up squad.
So he's very much like he's still an admirer of Jose. He acknowledged the wrong Jose did, but he's an admirer.
Yeah.
I said just now that we have a better chance of winning this match without Jose Mourinho. He says no. We could have shithoused it with Jose.
Yeah. I know what he's saying because we said that, don't we? Jose has got a way of winning in finals. I get that, but what I'm saying is, Fuad, you looking from the outside in, Tottenham didn't look a good place at the minute. The players didn't look happy. Everyone looked a bit downbeat. Do you really want that mentality going in a cup final? Probably no. Yeah, could Jose have shithoused his way to the win? Probably yeah. But with Mason, he's brought a bit of feel-good factor about you. Watch tomorrow when the players are getting off the coach, when they're doing a bit of the build-up, see him smiling, getting on the coach, and then you'll know. And you know yourself, if you're happy playing football, you produce the results. If you're sad playing football, don't always go your way.
Yeah. So I just want to address this comment from Luke Johnson. Harry Kane don't turn up in big games. Thoughts, Tobi? Well, Harry Kane scored against every big six side in the league. Harry Kane scored against Barcelona, Dortmund. Harry Kane scored away from Juventus when we were 2-0 down. Harry Kane scored in the semi-final against Chelsea. Yeah. Harry Kane has been carrying this club since the age of 21. So the notion that Harry Kane doesn't turn up in big games, it doesn't fly with me because it's just not true.
Yeah,
it's not true.
He does turn up. He's a machine, isn't he? He's a great player.
Are we going to see another swan song for Aguero tomorrow?
I hope so. If he's fit, I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind him getting minutes. You know what I mean?
Ahead of Jesus.
Depends how he thinks about Wednesday night, doesn't it? But with Aguero, it's just a bit tragic the way it's gone for him. This season. I wanted that. Swan song. Scoring the goals, lifting the cups, wave him off at the end of the season. Doesn't look like it's happening at the minute, so we'll see tomorrow. Come on, if anyone can do it, Sergio can do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right, man. All right, well, this has been very exciting to me. It's very impromptu, but very exciting. So, one sec, Toby, remember what happened when Harry Kane forced himself to play in Champions League final and he lost? Look, I agree. We shouldn't force it, as I said at the start. If his ankle is physically incapable of holding up, don't play him. But what I'm saying is, if he's fine, if his ankle is fine, but he's just, I don't know, 60%, you play him at the 60%. What we saw in the Champions League final is a guy who hadn't played a competitive game of football in about 2 months after an ankle injury. He was never going to be sharp.
No.
This is completely different. It's completely different now. If he's fit and available, even at 60%, it's worth it because he's played pretty much the whole campaign. If his ankle can't hold up, then you don't play him. You don't risk further injury. So, anyway, now's the fun part. Well, I think all of it has been fun, actually. This has been a weirdest stream ever. But, someone saying, Tobes, Willock proved you wrong. Fuck Joe Willock, he's shit.
Ever since he said that, he's turned into
Messi, yeah. It's ridiculous. He just keeps scoring anyway, but big up to him. 233 people in here as well. Has Big Steve hit 1K yet? Because
I'm a 1K or what?
If he's not hit 1K, guys, we're not doing enough. Get Big Steve to 1K. It's in the banner. It's in the ticker. Double check it now. What's it saying?
I'll check it now.
Yeah.
Just getting messages like that.
All right, let's refresh. Channel.
996.
Four away from 1K. 222.
997.
22 people watching. 997. Come on.
Three away from 1,000.
Three more
Big
away.
Steve, 1,000 subs.
Get him to
no
1K.
Content
Get him to 1K.
starts at 1,000.
Get him to 1K. You heard him. He said if
yes,
it gets
it's up. It's up.
It's 1K.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the way?
You know everyone in this hotel bar is looking at us like we're puddled, yeah?
Yes, we did it. 1K subs. Brilliant.
Big
Brilliant.
up,
All right, cool. So, great way to finish the stream as well. So, last thing we're gonna talk about is score predictions. Now, I said all this about Spurs. I'm excited, etc. But you don't know me. I'm a realist. I deal in facts and logic. Sometimes I get carried away with passion, etc. Because I'm a passion merchant too. But I deal in facts. So if you ask me what the score is going to be tomorrow, I want Spurs to win, but I just can't see it. And I think we're going to end up losing this game 3-1. I think we're going to lose this game 3-1. I think we are.
The Tottenham fans don't want to wear that. They want to wear you saying, come on.
Yeah, they
Tottenham.
do. Come on, I'll be cheering.
You know what I mean?
But
I've got to go on the show tomorrow with him and Expressions. Do you imagine what it's going to be like? Hey,
we're going to mob him, man.
You know what I mean? It's going to be crazy. I'm never going to hear the end of it. I think Man City win tomorrow.
Score
2-0. The cup's coming back to Manchester. In fact, if we win it tomorrow, they might as well give us that cup because we're sick of winning it. Yeah, I want a lifetime supply of Carabao energy drinks if we win that cup tomorrow. Yeah, so everyone in the chat, get onto Carabao, tag me in it, Big Steve, and say Big Steve and his son wants a lifetime supply of Carabao because that drink, what he did to my son that day at Wembley, I'll never ever forgot it. The kid was climbing the walls. He wanted a pie. He wanted a pasta. He wanted a pint. He's only 9. It's madness, mate. Carabao, big up Carabao, but I want some Carabao.
Listen, you lot are disrespectful. I'm seeing 3-0 City, 4-0 City. Come on, give Spurs some respect. No Jose means we're gonna make it competitive, man. Come on, please.
Big up for the 1K as well, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, big up all of you lot for getting
that.
Big Steve to 1K.
Appreciate
content coming real soon. As
soon as I've figured out how to turn the computer on, yeah, then we'll start moving slowly, yeah, and then we'll go from there.
So someone's asked Harley, what show you go? So tomorrow, me, Big Steve, and Expressions, we are going to be on the Don Robbie channel. We're going to be filming live from the AFTV studios, and it's going to be me, Robbie, Big Steve, and Expressions. We're going to be filming a live watch along.
Yep.
For the League Cup final. So we're going to do the build up for the game. We're going to be there throughout the game, then we're going to be there after the game as well. So if you want to watch it, just make sure to tune in to Don Robbie's channel from around 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, about 3 p.m. I think.
About 3 p.m. onwards, we'll be there. Listen, we'll be there. Spurs, you know what it is with me. Hope for the best, expect the worst. If we win that cup, I'm going to be if we win that cup, I apologize for my actions because I'm going to act a fool on that stream. But
Harley, I'm not going to the game. I've told you before, man. I gave my ticket back after the Super League nonsense. I gave my ticket back to City, so I'm not taking it back to go to the game. I'm on Don Robbie channel. I'm not a hypocrite.
just
You know
tagged
what I
you
mean?
in the Carabao thing.
Yeah, get Carabao, whatever it's called. That game, don't drink that, right? Unless you're over about 35, because it's some serious juice, man.
Sam says Friday was dead about the Big Six. Listen,
I know,
the Big
man.
Six is back on Monday. It's back on Monday.
Big up Turkish. He was at the Arsenal protest, so it was a rush for him to get back. So the boys just backed our man, and we said, look, don't rush back. Do your shit. Do your Arsenal Cronke stuff. I know everyone missed the show, but we'll be back Monday, bigger and better than ever. And either one of us two will be crying and one will be cheering. Come on, City.
Let's see. But honestly, folks, 222 people in here. If you still haven't subscribed to Big Steve's channel and you're not, and you've just joined now, he's hit 1,000. But don't let it stop there. Go subscribe to his channel. Make sure you like this video. Smash the likes. We're gonna be here tonight. We're gonna be here tomorrow. But folks, thank you for tuning in. Yeah. Look out for more content on my channel as well. Look out for the post-match reaction that I'm doing tomorrow. I might even do one live with Big Steve in the studios there. We'll see.
Straight after the game.
Straight after the game.
Live on Instagram or something.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll make something happen anyway. But anyway, folks, it's been a pleasure. Take care. Peace out.
All the best.